Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum friends. Welcome back to Football Gupshup live watch along. We have got Premier League Manchester United against Crystal Palace, and I'm sure that you guys will be expecting some fireworks because we have got so much news regarding Manchester United. So we're gonna go through the news as well during this game. So let's see what's gonna happen. And guys, before you do start beginning to see with Football Gupshup, please do subscribe. Please do press the like button as well. We are really trying our best to grow this channel on YouTube platform, and we would really love your support if you guys can give it so. Right now, Manchester United starting without a proper number nine, no Hoyland, no Zirkzee. And I mean, it's astonishing that United have gone in with such a lineup. I mean, it's Kobe Mainu who's playing as a number nine, a false number nine, and it's really, really different kind of thing. So, anyway, we'll see what will happen going forward in this game. Martinez and Maguire with Lenny Yoro at the back, Bruno and Ugarte in the central midfield. So this is going to be really interesting to see what's going to happen a little bit later in this game. Can United capitalize on Crystal Palace? Remember, there's not that much of a difference between the league position. These two teams are really next to each other. It's more or less a game of where they can try to get 3 points. And I think Manchester United are playing at home, so they would be really be required over here to get those important 3 points. Alejandro Garnacho has been kept at United. Remember, he was a subject for a transfer away from Manchester United, but for some reason, he has really swayed away Amorim's judgment in terms of he will get to stay at Old Trafford and make himself an important player because Rashford has moved to Aston Villa. He has just done his medical. Now the transfer is like this that Marcus Rashford will be paid majority of his wages by Aston Villa. United will play. I think United will pay around 25% or 30% of his wages, which comes to around 80K, and that means Aston Villa will pay around 230K. Then the next part is, will that move be turned into a permanent one? The news, what we've been hearing is that the transfer fee is going to be around 40 million, but it's not an obligation. It's just like as an option. If Aston Villa would want to exercise that option, they can, but it's not mandatory. And Kevin Mainu hits the post, and Manchester United was so close over here. Martinez right now into Ogate, and once again Harry Maguire coming in between that. Kobe Mainu so close to getting a goal for Manchester United. He is playing as a false number nine, and it's really interesting. I thought maybe Bruno would play as a false number nine, but it's not him. It's Kobe Mainu who is playing as a false number nine. So that is the case at this very moment. So let's see what will happen going forward in this game. 8 minutes have gone in. Manchester United nil, Crystal Palace nil. Let's see what will happen over here. Onana playing that ball into Lenny Yoro. Kobe Mainu. Amad Diallo running right now with the ball, pushing it forward into Garnacho. Garnacho into Kobe Menu. Ogate right now trying to press it towards Bruno, but intercepted by Munoz. Munoz right now trying to play it forward to Mateta, but Maguire intercepting it, giving it to Lisandro Martinez. It looks like that Manchester United, it's a case of like how far can United go in terms of having a go at. Let's start a new poll asking you guys some few questions. Will Manchester United get some new players before the deadline? If so, how many players will they bring in? There you go. 1, 2, or 3. So let's start this poll and see what you guys answer. And this is what we're gonna ask you over here. Right now, it's Onana who's trying to push that ball forward. Ball comes into Bruno Fernandes. Fouled by Hughes. And right now, 11 minutes started on the clock. We are seeing some evidence where United are trying to be a little bit much more composed at the back and not trying to rush the game as you would tend to see that United whenever they're nervous. And right now, you can feel like that United are trying to find some balance in terms of keeping the ball and trying to see what can they get in the final third of the pitch. And just before the game started in the pre match interview, I think Amarim did say that they were looking to add some dynamics. When you tend to see that United, whenever they're without the ball, you kind of feel that United are not comfortable. You feel that United don't want the ball as much as they would like. But whenever it comes to the final third, United are always rushing towards it. And I think what Amarim was trying to say that was he is looking for some of the combinations to work. And in doing so, that is why he has gone without a striker. So what it means is the likes of Kobe Mainu, the likes of Amad Diallo and Garnacho will keep on changing their positions, and it will in sense of create a little bit difficult for the Crystal Palace defenders because they can't man mark the likes of Garnacho, they can't man mark Amad Diallo because they will be always moving around, and Kobe Mainu is going to be the key. He's going to be the X factor. When you look at this pitch positioning right now on the telly, it almost looks like that Kobe Mainu is playing as more of a number 10 rather than a number 9. So we're seeing like a three-man midfield with Bruno, Ogate, and Kobe Mainu very close to each other. And then you have Garnacho and Amad Diallo who are playing almost as inverted number 10s. And United don't have a pinpoint uh, forward. There is a lot of space in that central zone, but United are looking to opt for wings as well as playing in that little bit deep pocket. Garnacho now comes inside, gives it to Bruno. Now Bruno has got space. Can he do something with the ball? Gives it to Garnacho inside the box. Comes inside. Garnacho once again unable to put that ball in. Gives it to Bruno. Bruno plays a beautiful ball to Garnacho. Garnacho gets away. Plays that cross in. Mitchell clears it away. Mazarawi was right behind him. And you can see that Manchester United are kind of trying to work their way bit by bit in sequences where Crystal Palace are trying to understand that what they need to do over here is they can't get keep hold of the likes of Garnacho and Amadiallo, and it's making them a little bit reluctant to rush towards them, to be pressing ahead of them. And that is where United are trying to find that little bit of space. And there's a chance and a clearance by Crystal Palace. Bruno recovers it. Amadiallo goes for a cross. Euro, and it'll be another corner kick. It did touch one of the Crystal Palaces, but United are claiming for a handball. Lenny Euro misses a golden opportunity over here. He could have aimed for the far post. It was a very good cross coming in from Amadiallo. Lenny Euro missing a very big chance over there. I think he himself is also realizing that he should have taken it better. But anyway, it'll be a corner kick. Maguire coming inside the box. 14 minutes coming up on the screen. So let's see and see what can Crystal Palace do over here in order to stop United. Lenny Yoro, Kobe Mainu, Ogate, Maguire, all of them inside the box. Miss Martinez as well. Cross comes in. Chance for Martinez. Takes a shot and it'll be another corner kick. There was a deflection. United are really taking their time in order to take the shot selection. And of course, it's due to the fact that you haven't got a striker, so you won't have those many striking opportunities. So whenever you have the ball, you have to take your time and make sure that your placement is pretty well. Otherwise, you're going to keep on missing those chances and you won't get a goal. So I think that is what Martinez was trying to do. He was going for the placement rather than power. Now Amad Diallo is about to take this corner kick. So let's see what will happen. This certainly is going to be interesting. And let's see what will happen. Right now, we are waiting for the corner kick to come in. And let's see what will happen. This is going to be interesting and exciting. What can Manchester United do right now in order to stop Crystal Palace? And once again, chance comes in. So let's see what will happen. And right now, Manchester United once again trying their very best. So and right now, United playing pretty well. And let's see what can United do. 18 minutes already gone in. It is still nil-nil between Manchester United and Crystal Palace. So let's see where will this go going forward. And right now, Manchester United trying their very best in order to get something over here. Cross comes in, chance. Right now, once again, ball being pushed forward. Garnacho trying to come in for the play. Let's see what can happen. Once again, ball comes in. Right now, let's see what will happen. This is turning out to be really interesting. We can clearly see that right now ball comes in. Maguire chesting that ball down. Let's see what can he do. Pushing it forward. This is turning out to be a little bit hard of Crystal Palace because whenever they get the ball, whenever they push it into the final third, they don't tend to find those kind of spaces. Now Crystal Palace once again with the ball comes to Mitchell, and that was an excellent shot taken by Sar. Or was that Mitchell? I think that was Mitchell who took the shot, but for some reason, I think Sar came in between, and there was a deflection. The ball went out for a moment. It looked like as if Crystal Palace were getting a goal. The pass came in. I think that was an offside call. It would have been given as an offside. But anyway, Mitchell takes a shot, and I think it hit Sar's head. Let's have a quick look on the reverse angle. Yes, I think it did hit Sar, and it would have not been given. Right now, Crystal Palace have got the ball, giving it to Hughes. Hughes right now in the acres of space in the central area. Ogate made sure that he had his eye on the ball, takes that ball, wins it properly, gives it to Martinez, gives it to Dalot. Dalot giving it to Bruno. Bruno pushing it forward into that space. Garnacho a little bit wide over there, and I think that was a poor pass from Bruno. Once again, ball comes into Henderson, lunges it long, comes into Kobe Mainu. Mainu into Ogate. Ogate into Bruno. Brilliant control. Goes back. Leg. I think Kobe Mainu is the essential element over here who is trying to connect, trying to make sure that United have got the possession. Once again, Martinez playing that ball across to Dalot. Into Kobe Mainu. Once again, linking up pretty good. Brilliant piece of skill. And that was a very good tackle by the Crystal Palace defender. Right now, Crystal Palace trying to take that ball forward. Mateta, brilliant turn by him. And Lenny Yoro doing an excellent job over there. Ogate controls the ball, gives it to Bruno, giving it to Ahmad on the right, trying to bring it in, comes into Mazarawi, couldn't control it. Right now, it is once again Crystal Palace with the ball. And Mazraoui, once again, brilliant by him. Takes that ball away inside the box, gives it to Amad Diallo. Amad Diallo not anticipating it. Amad Diallo giving it to Lenny Yoro. You can see that United have got so many options now working with this kind of combination. I mean, the key fact over here is that Bruno and Ugarte are really turning it on for their teammates. They are unlocking those passages which you don't tend to see, where you feel like that you cannot put the ball in those kind of areas, but United are finding it so easy because Bruno and Ugarte are really playing good in that central zone. Now Martinez with the ball, giving it to Maguire. Maguire once again on the ball. Let's see what can he do. This is going to be interesting. What can United do right now? Cross comes in for United. Once again, there's a chance kept out by Hughes, who is launching it long. Once again, ball comes in towards Garnacho, defending it in deep, giving it to Onana. Now Onana has got the possession, pushing it long. Once again, Crystal Palace trying their very best to push that ball forward, but once again, it is Hughes passing it back. Right now, it is Crystal Palace who have got the possession, trying to make sure that United do not try to penetrate their space. Once again, Lenny Yoro pressing quite high over there. Martinez winning that ball quite high up on the pitch. Delo waiting back, launches that ball long onto the left hand side towards Garnacho. Brilliant control. Comes inside, still on the ball, passes it back, but that was really good defending by Crystal Palace. And once again, you can clearly see that United are trying their best, but so far it hasn't been driven into fruition. Right now, cross comes in. Onana saves it. 28 minutes have gone in right now. Manchester United nil, Crystal Palace nil. Once again, Dalot passing it into Bruno. Bruno giving it to Mazaravi. Mazaravi right now, once again, brilliant in the last piece of play, giving it to Amadialo. Amadialo giving it to Lenny Yoro. Lenny Yoro right now giving it to Maguire. Maguire once again on the ball. Let's see what can he do. Trying to push it forward into Bruno Fernandes, giving it to Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire right now on the ball, giving it to Lisandro Martinez. Martinez right now into Ugarte. Ugarte touch, let him down. and he eventually gives away a free kick. For some reason, Ogate's touch let him down over there because it was not such a heavy pass. I think he was looking to play it in towards Mazraoui, and for some reason, I think his touch was a little bit heavy, and it resulted in losing the ball. So let's see what will happen going forward. Guys, keep on giving your votes in. We are really wanna. What I want to find out is what do you guys think? How many players will United sign before the deadline day? Will they sign one player? Will they sign two players? So far, only one vote have come in. We are trying to find out what do you guys think? What do you guys make of it? How many players do you think United will try to get in? Right now, we can see clearly that United are trying to defend, and Crystal Palace have got the upper hand at this very moment, not trying to give anything away. And it seems that it is effective. Once again, ball being played forward, and let's see what's going to happen. Right now, ball comes into Bruno. Bruno playing that ball forward on the left hand side, comes into Garnacho. Garnacho right now goes inside the box. There's a chance, and very well defended by Crystal Palace. And he was trying to cut back, but eventually that was a very, very good defending. Right now, Lenny Euro once again on the ball, trying to stop that. And let's see what will happen. Eventually, it will be the case where things might happen positively. So right now, once again, ball being pushed forward, comes into Garnacho. Garnacho right now trying to push that ball forward. Right. A free kick being awarded to Manchester United right now, and they are about to take this free kick. Bruno Fernandes. There is plenty of option for United. Maguire, Lenny Yoro, Ogate, Martinez. Cross comes in. Amadialo. Oh, that was pretty good by Bruno Fernandes because what he was trying to do was find that little angle, and he was not looking for a header. He was looking for an angle, and Amad Diallo was a little bit slow over there. If he would have been a little bit faster, I think he could have gotten a very good chance. But Henderson came out and collected the ball. Now it looks like Munoz is down on the ground, and there is going to be a stoppage in game because it looks like he's bleeding from his nose, and the ref has called on the medic on the pitch. So they will have a look on him and see if he's fine or not. You can see the new players who have joined in Manchester United, such as Drogu, as well as Heaven, who has joined from Arsenal. Both of them young players. United adding those two into the squad. And right now, Glasner is giving some important keynotes to his team on the pitch. And right now, Henderson with the ball. Let's see what can he do. Trying to push that ball forward. Long ball goes all the way towards Maguire, who heads it forward. Once again, ball coming in towards Delo. Delo right now with the ball, pushing it back, giving it to Onana. Onana right now passing it to Lenny Euro. Lenny Euro right now giving it to Mazaravi. Mazaravi right now pushing it forward. Hughes once again being called in for a foul. So 10 minutes remaining, guys. 10 minutes remaining. And I'm sure, it's a case of what can United do in the next 10 minutes. It's more or less all about the shot. I think if the goal is going to come, it's most probably going to come in from Amad Diallo because whenever he has got the ball, he's the one who looks a little bit dangerous. But when you come to Crystal Palace, I think Mateta is the one. And I wouldn't be surprised if Mateta scores over here. He is really looking in a very good form, as well as the chances so far coming in from Crystal Palace. It's not been that clinical, but I think if Mateta gets a little bit more closer to the goal, then he can really test Onana. So far, Manchester United have done pretty good defensively, and right now, a ball has been pushed out. It'll be a throw in. So Mazaravi right now with the ball, and let's see what can he do. Throws in for Amad Diallo. Mazaravi plays that beautiful ball into Amad Diallo. Kobe Mainu, and Mazaravi misses it. Kobe Mainu was trying to play a link up pass right now. Martinez is on the ball, plays that ball onto Dalo on the left hand side. There's plenty of space. Playing that ball into Garnacho. Now Garnacho is going to make a run for it. Will he cut back? He does. Gives it to Bruno. Bruno plays it into Martinez. Martinez into Garnacho. Now there is an angle. You can see that United are trying to put in a cross. Bruno with a cross in. And Mazaravi was a little bit off from where the ball was about to deliver, and the ball goes out for a goal kick. Amarim once again shouting and giving instruction to his players. You can see that he is really trying his very best for his team because if United can really get a goal over here just before the halftime, it will certainly change things up. And I think it's a case of United so far haven't been that much objective, and I think they need to be because Crystal Palace not looking that much threatening as one should be concerned about them. And if I would have to say United a little bit more comfortable than before, now Amad Diallo, brilliant control by him. Now let's see, can he keep the ball for a longer period? My God, this is truly embarrassing because for some reason this combination between Mazraoui and Amad Diallo, it doesn't seem to be working because whenever Amad Diallo is trying to play that back pass, back heel pass, Mazraoui misses it. This is like the fourth time that we've seen Mazraoui missing it. And I don't know what's the reason. Do not know at all if Mazraoui and Amad Diallo play together on a wing on that right hand side because it feels like those two are like literally strangers and they don't know each other position. They're not anticipating. They're not making those runs. Right now, throwing about to come in. Let's see and hope if it will change things. Right. Right now, Lenny Euro once again pushing that ball forward. Comes into Onana. Onana right now pushing that ball long in. Comes into Guehi. Guehi right now. Mateta got a chance and he misses it. Oh my God. Onana was beaten and Mateta makes a huge, huge chance. That was really something else, guys. I mean, that was literally something else. And what a huge chance missed by Mateta. I mean, wow. Wow, 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 wow. He could have easily, easily scored over there. Onana was beaten. He was beaten over there. Oh my God. I think Crystal Palace fans are going to think that how did he miss it? I mean, that is a miss. Wow. Out of nowhere, Crystal Palace guys come back in. A chance comes in for Mateta, but for some reason he couldn't capitalize on it. And the ball goes wide. Martinez right now with the ball. Let's see what can he do. I think that was the best chance of the game right now. If you look at the chances that have been gone by, I think that was the best chance, but what a miss. And Old Trafford right now looking quite anxious because imagine if United would have conceded. Once again, Bruno launching that ball long on to the right hand side. Amad Diallo in chase. So is Guehi staying strong, launches it long in towards Lenioro. It is Ogate. Ogate once again trying to find that space, gives it to Bruno. Bruno right now into Dalot. And Garnacho once again inside, plays that ball into Bruno. Bruno whips it all the way onto the right hand side towards Amad Diallo. What a vision that was. Amad Diallo, brilliant quick feed. And Amad Diallo in chase, plays it back to Mazarawi, gives it to Lenny Yoro. Lenny Yoro plays it straight into Lisandro Martinez. Martinez giving it back to Maguire. Maguire needs to play that ball forward in towards Amad Diallo. Amad Diallo staying strong, once again keeping hold of the ball. This is what United should have been doing all these years. I mean, if you can't get a shot at goal, if you can't have a go at the other team, you should be good enough to keep hold of the ball. And I haven't seen this. I haven't seen this uh, even in the days of Sir Alex Ferguson. I mean, we never saw United keeping hold of the ball, and after a long, long time, we can seriously see that United players are able to keep hold of the ball for a little bit longer, what we have normally not used to. Now, Dalot plays it into a Scobie Mainu. Once again, a misunderstanding, miscommunication, and it feels like those two were complete strangers over there. And another chance wasted. The ball goes out. It'll be a goal kick. So United haven't had a shot since the 15th minute now. It's all gone rather disjointed. So it's not very effective. I mean, looking at the United lineup, even on the substitution bench, so many players have left. Anthony has left. Rashford has left. And if you look at the bench, the only option that United have got is Hoyland, Xerxes, Eriksson, Casemiro, Lindelof, De Ligt. United need to get players. United need to get players. You know, I was expecting that United might go in for Douglas Luiz. I was expecting United would go in for a player who would really give them something, would offer a lot more than what they currently have on the pitch. But for some reason, I don't feel like that United have done so in this transfer market. They should have really went out and get good players. Now, if you would ask me, next summer they have to get two proper world class strikers. I wouldn't mind having Gyökeres as well as Osimhen for United because I don't think so. Hoyland and Zirkzee are the answers for United. I think United should try to sell those two for a minimum of 50 to 70 million. They need to recoup as much as they can, and that money which they get from selling those two, they should reinvest that money into Gyökeres as well as Osimhen. Now, when you get Osimhen and Gyökeres, you will be fine for the next 4 or 5 years, and you won't need any problem in terms of striking department. And those two are world class, elite, lethal strikers. That is what United should aim for. Now, coming back to the point that what else do United require in this current team, I would expect Douglas Luiz to join United because I think United need a player like Douglas Luiz who can play as a proper number six as well. If you don't have Ogate, then you haven't got any number six. Casemiro, I think, is done. He won't be here by next summer. I think his Manchester United career is done and dusted. It's just a case of that United haven't been able to find any proper buyer because there is no market for him. Even in Saudi League, they're not looking at him as a must have. So when you look at that prospect, you only have got one and one number six, which is Ogate. Imagine if he gets injured. Imagine if he gets suspended. Then who would play as a number six? Can Kobe Mainu himself play as a number six? I don't think so. Now you need a player who has got that experience, and I think Douglas Luiz fits that kind of profile very, very close. Uh, you cannot have two number sixes because then what will happen is one of the player will get upset because of not getting that much of a game time. It certainly will increase competition, but you will have one player who won't be happy because they won't get selected as normally as the other one would do. So I think having Ogate, Douglas Luiz would certainly bring and take United a little bit forward. Garnacho, Martin. Oh my God. Martinez misses it. 1 minute stoppage time being given. 1 minute stoppage time has been given. There you go. 1 minute stoppage time has been given. Right now, long kick about to be taken, but this will result into halftime whistle. And the ref has blown it. It is halftime, guys. We will close down the timer. And halftime it is. There you go. Halftime it is. Manchester United nil, Crystal Palace still. Mateta coming quite close for Crystal Palace to give them a lead, but for some reason he wasn't able to do so. So United are on equal terms with Crystal Palace, but I think United need to do a little bit better in the second half, and they have been a little bit poor if you look at the overall. So United need to do better. They weren't good in the last 10 minutes, specifically when you could see that Mateta was so close to get a goal in the 40th and 41st minute. Right now, Tottenham are winning from Brentford. Brentford losing at home at this very moment. They are going into halftime as well. So, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to take a short break and we will be right back. So, guys, we're going to take a short break and we will be right back. Right, guys, we are back for the second half, and right now, Crystal Palace have got the ball. They are underway the second half at this moment. So let's see what will happen going forward in this game. Right now, we are seeing the evidence where something might happen. Ogate down on the ground, trying to control the ball, but eventually he was captured over there. You can feel it was a tough tackle, but anyway, Martinez once again giving it to Maguire. Maguire to Martinez. Yellow card comes out of the pocket. Mateta down on the ground. Once again, Onana defending quite good over there. What a save by Henderson. Mazraoui with a shot, and the ball goes out. It will be a goal kick. Munoz have got the ball. Let's see what can he do. Once again, ball being pushed forward. Mazraoui right now into Amadialo. Lenny Yoro into Ugarte. Lisandro Martinez into Delo. Garnacho once again coming inside. Giving it to Martinez. Garnacho once again trying to get away. Bruno Fernandes about to take this free kick. Bruno Fernandes about to take this free kick. Cross comes in. Maguire. Ugarte! And that was a special save by Henderson. You can clearly see what he was trying to do. That was really wonderful. And Ugarte with a brilliant stop. Oh, what happened was Ugarte goes for the shot, and Henderson stops it. He blocks it, but there was no United player because there was a rebound, and there was no United player at around the ball at the very moment. So United could have capitalized on it. Crystal Palace were able to clear it. Garnacho once again into Ahmad. Kobe Mainu. Amadialo once again. Dalo. Cross comes in. Mazraoui trying to control it. And the ref has raised for a foul something. 55 minutes in. Amadialo once again showing his skill, but he was handled by Lacroix over there. So, and you can see Lacroix bringing Amadialo down. But the ref said there was nothing in it. So, nothing given. Right now, Eze is getting ready, about to come on for Crystal Palace. So a quality player about to come on for Crystal Palace right now. Whereas we haven't seen any activity taking place for United on the bench. Dallo, Bruno once again trying to combine over there. Martinez getting the ball, pushing it back to Onana. I mean, if you look at United, there are some weak links in terms of there's so many personnel. Even Anthony, who has left the club, whereas Rashford, who will be joining Aston Villa shortly, it's a case of there's so many players still at the club who we still think that they need to get going. And we can name some names such as Ericsson, such as Casemiro, such as Dalot, such as Luke Shaw, Malasia. Like these are the five names which right come towards those exits. You need to get rid of those five players, and if you're able to do so, then you tend to think then about one, two, three, four. You need to bring in eight new players in, and so far we have seen that if Malasia and Luke Shaw, they both of them they leave, then United have only got one left, which is Drogu, who has just joined us today, and then you need one more left back. Whereas in the centre back position, I think you're still covered because you got Mazaravi, you got uh, Delict, you got Maguire, you got Euro, you got Martinez, you got Heaven now. So you're pretty much covered in that zone. Uh, you might need one more fullback because if you sell Delo, then you would need a cover for Mazaravi because if Mazaravi gets injured, you don't haven't got a right back. Even though Lenny Euro can play in that position, but I think it still requires a proper fullback on that right hand side. Now, if Drogu gets injured, then who would play in that left back position? I think Lisandro Martinez can play, but will he be good enough? That is something for an argument, but you would still say that you would need two fullbacks, one on the right, one on the left. Then coming towards midfield, if Casemiro, Eriksen, both of them leave, then United would need at least a minimum of two midfielders, then two fullbacks, two midfielders. If you look at the forward lineup, I'm not convinced by Hoyland. I'm not convinced by Zirkzee. If those two leave, then you need two proper world-class elite strikers. So that means two strikers, two midfielders, two fullbacks. Then I'm not convinced by Onana. You need a goalkeeper. You need to sell him as well. So if you sell him, then you need to bring in a proper goalkeeper. And that would mean one goalkeeper, two fullbacks, two midfielders, two strikers. And then you would also require one more number 10 because due to the fact that if Amad Diallo or Garnacho they get injured, or if Bruno gets injured, then who's going to play in that number 10 position? So you need to bring in another number 10 player. Now, who that might be is still a case of an argument between United fans. But I would still say that United need at least new eight players in order to occupy those positions. And there are still so many players at the club who still need to get away because I think it will take Amarim another a year or two to start getting what he wants to get in his own way, in his own manner. But the results are going to be the key over here. Will he get time next season? I mean, this season he just came in between the season and he really wanted to join in a new season, but he wasn't given the choice. It was now or never. So he opted for now. Now, the case over here stands is will he be willing to accept the fact that, you know what, maybe right now, once again, a free kick has been awarded. It will be Crystal Palace getting the free kick. So let's see what's going to happen. I mean, if I have to, let's say, if I was the director of football for United, right? What would I do? What kind of player would I try to get? I think United. need to sell Casemiro, Ericsson, and Crystal Palace have scored. Mateta has scored, guys. Mateta has scored. It is a goal. And Crystal Palace have taken the lead. Now, what will Amarim do now? Crystal Palace fans, celebrating over there. It is Crystal Palace scoring in the 64th minute. And Mateta is the one. There you go. A goal has been scored. I mean, Onana is really the worst goalkeeper that I've seen. I think he is par with Barthez. If you guys do remember Fabien Barthez, ex-French goalkeeper who won the World Cup in 1998 with Zidane. And I mean, he was the worst ever accusation in terms of a goalkeeper for United. I would even rate Roy Carroll ahead of him, and Roy Carroll was not a good goalkeeper. I mean, if I have this, if I had a choice between Roy Carroll and Fabian Barthez, I would always choose Roy Carroll. And I think this guy Onana is worse than Fabian Barthez. I mean, I don't understand the reason why they had to go for him rather than keeping De Gea, because I think De Gea was miles ahead of this guy. I mean, way world class than him. I mean, Onana is the worst ever goalkeeper in Manchester United history. I mean, him and Bartes are on the same level for me. So there you go. Manchester United nil, Crystal Palace 1. Once again, it is Bruno Fernandes pushing that long ball onto the right hand side. And it is once again Manchester United nil, Crystal Palace 1. A yellow card will come out because there's going to be a free kick for United. United trying to respond at this very moment. Can they respond? That's the key. So Manchester United will tend to sell Casemiro, Ericsson. Then you have got Shaw, Dalot, Onana. Uh, have they got anybody else? Hoyland, Zirkzee, Malasia. So the United still need to sell these 8 players. And then what Manchester United need is 2 strikers, 2 midfielders, 2 fullbacks, 1 goalkeeper, and 1 number 10. Who should United target? Let's go with this. Ozyman and Gyökeres. Then you need Luis and Euro doing it brilliant over there. and the ball goes out. It'll be a throw in. Zubimendi, Cunha, or Eze. Doughty, and who can play as a right back? A good right back. Once again, ball being pushed forward. Maguire trying to turn away. Ball comes into Martinez. Loses the ball. There's a chance for Crystal Palace, but the ball goes out. 70 minutes being approached, and we are on the verge of two changes. Kobe Mainu coming off. Hoyland coming on. Xerxes as well coming on as well. Mazarawi and Mainu coming off. So United shifting to four at the back. Xerxes and Hoyland. Martinez, Xerxes, and Garnacho unable to control the ball over there. And the ball goes out. It'll be a throw in. Once again, ball being pushed forward. Launches it long. The low keeping in the ball. Cross comes in. Mateta. Blocked by Maguire. That was a really, really lucky escape. Crystal Palace are right now dominating Manchester United. United are on the ropes. I mean, United can't even string like two passes. Once again, brilliant, brilliant defending by Palace. Garnacho unable to take the ball forward. Once again, Eze tries to go, but no free kick given. Now this is Hoyland. Let's see what can he do. Has got no one in front of him. Being fouled. Now that will be a yellow card coming out for Hughes in the 72nd minute. And Crystal Palace are cruising to a win over here right now in this very moment. And I'm stuck with the right back that United should try to target. I'm trying to think in my mind at this moment who should United go for a right back if Dalot leaves. And I can't come around a player who should be targeted by United, who would give a good cover for Mazraoui if Mazraoui is injured or suspended. And I'm still thinking for someone who could come into my mind, and I'm struggling to find a good, decent right back for United. Bruno, what the heck is Bruno doing over there? Why is he trying to control over there in the box? Should have taken the shot. Amad Diallo, Bruno, close control. Amad Diallo. Oh my God, that was brilliant by Amad Diallo. Brilliant control, but his shot was abysmal, not good enough. Not happening for United over there. I think Bruno had chance over there. Took too much time on the ball. He could have placed a shot, maybe aiming for that right top corner, but a chance missed by him. So once again, United unable to get back in this game. 73 minutes gone. Manchester United nil, Crystal Palace 1. So let's see how will this go forward. We are expecting United to get something, but so far haven't seen a clear clinical chance for United. Crystal Palace making it hard for United in this very moment. Everything is happening in the middle of the pitch, too compact, too close to each other. trying to nullifying each of the plays. You can see that United are struggling to move the ball in the areas where there is space. Xerxes in very close quarter. Hoyland is being surrounded by 2, 3 Crystal Palace players. Those two have been brought on just right now for Kobe Mano and Mazarawi, but can't see them working effectively at this very moment. Amad Diallo playing as a right back, trying to find Bruno Fernandes, and I think Ogate will be given a yellow card for a foul. He is being shown a yellow card at this moment. Now, who should United go for in that right back position? United, I'm just going to leave in cover. I'm going to name it because I can't find any name. And I think this would be the key. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a new goalkeeper. So this is what United need to do in summer. This is what I believe they should be doing in summer, and let's see if they will be able to do so. Now Eze is trying to raise his hand, trying to see what can he do. And once again, the ball goes out. 75 minutes in. Manchester United nil, Crystal Palace 1. Martinez is signaling the bench. Oh my God, Martinez is injured. Not looking good for United at all. He was stretched over there, and I think he's injured. That was not looking good for Lisandro Martinez. That is not looking good for Lisandro Martinez. Not looking good at all. And looks like he's struggling. He looks like he's struggling over there. Not looking good at all. De Ligt is about to come on for United. 77 minutes. Lisandro Martinez, guys, is injured. The stretcher is on the pitch. It's not looking good for Martinez. It looks like he might have done his ligaments. $80 minutes gonna be up. I think the time is gonna be added. They're putting Martinez on to the stretcher at this moment. Uh, Not looking good for United at all. Amarim on the sideline thinking, what can he do? Martinez being stretchered off from the pitch. A round of applause. Martinez in pain. You can see he's in severe pain over there. Pictures are not looking good. He's in severe pain, guys. He is in severe pain at this moment. It's not looking good for Martinez. And right now it is Lenioro who's got the ball, giving it to Dalo. We have got around 10 more minutes and plus some stoppage time around 15 minutes. Right, guys, so let's see what will happen. Lenny Yoro right now with the ball, pushing it forward. Amadialo playing it into Bruno. Bruno right now trying to push it forward, but Nothing happening over there. 84 minutes in. Lacroix's down on the pitch now. The medicals are going to come. 85 minutes in. Manchester United nil, Crystal Palace 1. Cross comes in. Eze trying to clear it. United very close over there to get that equalizer. Onana on the ball. Still on the ball. Launches it long on the left hand side. Is somebody over there? No. And Garnacho trying to take control. Gives it to Bruno. Bruno goes for a cross. All the way towards Ahmad on the very right. He is let down by his touch. And now there's a quick counter attack for Crystal Palace. Hoyland comes deep over there, tries to take that ball away. Lenny Yoro. Delo recovers the ball, gives it to Garnacho. Garnacho once again going inside. Goes in towards Hoyland. Hoyland releases Ahmad. Ahmad on the ball right now on the very far right. This is a very good pass by Hoyland. Ahmad goes in for Dele. Dele with the cross in. Delo was so close, guys. Delo was so close. And this was just simply sensational, but nothing happened over there. Ten corners for United, nothing being resulted in a goal or anything. Bruno Fernandes comes in with a cross. And once again, nothing happens. Guys, we are just 4 minutes away. And Eriksen is about to come on for United. Nothing working for United so far. Guys, we're going to be closing down this poll. And there you go. The man of the hour coming on for Crystal Palace. Wharton, Adam Wharton. What a purchase he has been for Crystal Palace. So Ugarte is off and Eriksen is coming on for him. Klein Wharton coming on. 88 minutes are coming up. Once again, Lenny Yoro giving it to Onana. Onana giving it to Lenny Yoro. Lenny Yoro right now with the ball. Let's see what can he do. Passing it to Delo. Delo right now giving it to Lenny Yoro. Lenny Yoro right now passing it to Onana. Onana once again trying to take this ball forward. It is coming towards Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes right now with the ball. Let's see what can he do. Passing it to Delay comes into Zirkzee. Zirkzee right now with the ball. Comes into Ahmad. Zirkzee right now once again. Trying to pass it forward. Intercepted by Wharton. Giving it to Sarr. Sarr dropping in deep over there. Trying to get away from Garnacho. And now United are in danger. It is Onana and Mateta scores. Is that an offside? Is that an offside? The flag hasn't been raised up. It has been given as a goal. Now United are looking for an offside over there. But Crystal Palace have scored a goal and it looks like the goal will stand. United are in a pretty bad zone in this moment. Lenny Yoro thinks that it was an offside. Now, will there be a VAR check? We're going to wait for the VAR. But if Crystal Palace do get this goal, I mean, that is truly something. That will be truly something. I mean, United were completely switched away over there with a quick counter attack. And you have to ask questions over there. What happened? What was the case? What was the scenario? Just one pass from Sar, one pass, and ooh, it is onside. It is onside. It doesn't look like offside to me. And yes, Mateta getting a double over there in the 89th minute. United on the ropes, not looking good at all for Amorim, and United playing a very high line in order to chase that equalizer has resulted in a catastrophe where United are now 2 goal down. Nothing toothless. I mean toothless. It's the worst ever that United I have ever seen in my life. And wow, Crystal Palace getting a double, and it is Mateta scoring in the 89th minutes of the game. This is truly worst performance ever by a United team. Tottenham getting another one over Brentford, so they are winning in the 87th minute at this moment. Manchester United nil, Crystal Palace 2. Not looking good at all, guys. It is the worst performance ever. Eriksen right now to Amad Diallo. 9 minutes stoppage time given. Can United get 2 goals? Don't think so. Garnacho stops that ball. Cross comes in. And there's a handball. There is a claim for a handball, but the ref says play on. Now, will there be a check made? Bruno controlling the ball. Gives it to Amad Diallo. Amad Diallo on the ball. Gives it to Bruno. Bruno will go for a cross. Goes with his shot with the left foot. Stopped by Crystal Palace. I mean, United are all over the place. So, 9 minutes stoppage time given. 9 minutes stoppage time given. Amad Diallo to Eriksen. Eriksen to Garnacho. Garnacho right now on the ball. And once again blocked by Crystal Palace. United are throwing everything that they can. It's a case of what can they do. I mean, it's not looking good for United at this very moment. Garnacho once again on the ball, and the ball is being put out. Another corner kick coming in for United. Let's see what can happen in the 9 minutes of this game. 2 minutes are down, 7 minutes still remaining. Remember, there was a huge time loss in that Martinez injury, who was taken off on stretcher. His ligaments, I think, are done, knee ligaments. So, corner kick about to come in. Eriksen delivering it. Unable to get something. Bruno Amad Diallo on his left foot. Cross comes in. Maguire. And on the line, there was a huge save. A foul given because of Amad Diallo pushing down one of the Crystal Palace defender. And United are trying to punch through that Crystal Palace defense. But Crystal Palace are really trying their very best. Imagine United have got 2 strikers up front right now in this very moment, which is Xerxes and Hoyland. But still, it looks like that United are toothless. Nothing is happening for them. Maguire was looking for Hoyland over there, but Crystal Palace in the end got to the ball, looking like not happening for United today, guys. They are trying to throw everything that they can, but so far it has been not that effective. De Ligt once again pushing it forward. Crystal Palace, Eze doing brilliantly over there, winning a throw in on the far left. It will be a throw in coming in right now. United are playing with a different kind of formation in this moment. Lenny Yoro Maguire in the center, De Ligt almost playing as a right back. So 4 at the back, Amad Diallo playing on the wing, Xerxes right behind Hoyland, Eriksen and Garnacho and Bruno pretty close to each other. Maguire, Bruno right now on the ball. A free kick has been awarded. Bruno goes long on the left hand side towards Garnacho. Dalot finding Garnacho once more. Xerxes there available in the position. Garnacho losing the ball. I think Garnacho is tired. You can feel that his legs are gone because he's the only one. Him and Amad Diallo were making the runs. So it looks like they are both losing their legs. So once again, Bruno Fernandes. Let's see what can he do. Eriksen, Xerxes right now. Xerxes running with the ball. Comes in towards Garnacho. Garnacho keeping that ball in play. 4 minutes remaining. Can United find the first goal of the game? Looking less and less likely. I mean, few of the chances earlier should have resulted into a goal, but right now you can see clearly Amad Diallo tries, but the ball goes away from him. A goal kick coming in. 3 minutes remaining. United will have to try hard and hard. They'll have to grind through this worst ever. I don't even have a word to describe what United going through. I mean, Sarr being substituted, he really played good today. He was really impressive. Really, really impressive. Once again, launches it long. Eriksen, Lenny Yoro, Delo, Maguire, Xerxes. Chance for Garnacho. Brilliant control. Plays it into Delo. Brilliant pass by him. Delo with the cross in. Hoyland and wow. 2 minutes remaining, and that was the closest that United have gone in for a goal. Delo with a brilliant cross. Hoyland with an angled header, aiming for the near post. I think Henderson had it covered, but 1.5 minute remaining. You could say around 2 minutes more, but not looking good for United at all. This is not looking good for United at all. Uh, not looking good for United at all. One minute remaining. 98 minutes are up. Gallo once again running with the ball. Garnacho. Can United get a goal? Come on, at least try to get a goal. Eriksen with a cross in, too far away. Xerxes, brilliant control. What can Xerxes do right now? Bruno needs to take a shot by himself. And Garnacho controls it. Chance! I mean, that is really, really sad. I mean, that is sad. Poor and sad. Very poor and sad. Delo, Ericsson, Bruno, Ahmad, Bruno, and a cross attempted, blocked by Eze. There you go, guys. The ref has blown the whistle, and Crystal Palace have got a very huge victory. A very, very huge victory, as well as an important 3 points. I mean, Amorim is trying his best, guys. I mean, he is really trying his best, but I don't know. I mean, I'm lost for words. What is wrong with United? You can see Mateta was up even in the tunnel while the lineups were coming out, while the players were coming out of the tunnel. You could see Mateta. He was up and he really wanted to get something, and he managed to do so, helping his team get a very important victory against Manchester United. It is full time, guys, and United in 13th position, 1 point behind Crystal Palace. Liverpool on top with 56 points. Arsenal will play Manchester City next, and a huge, huge game that one will be. Arsenal at home. They need to get that win in order to chase Liverpool for that Premier League title race. So, anyway, guys, I would like to thank each and every one of you who have tuned in, giving your votes in, as well as subscribing and dropping those likes in. And hopefully, I'll see you soon in the next one, guys. Hopefully, you do take care, and see you in the next one. Have